5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the JRB Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be showing y'all right now, ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all in another video that there was a clip I had that I lost, but I found it. It's about this black lady setting up a man to be robbed, and then while she was robbing, while they was getting robbed, she was taking out her phone and recording the robbery. Oh yeah, I found it. So we're finna get into this right now. Hold on for a second as I put on your screen. Give me a moment, y'all. Boom. All right. Get ready for this nonsense because it's real.
Camera video shows two men robbed at gunpoint at a hotel in northeast Memphis. Police tell us this happened just after 9 Saturday night. And tonight, police are still searching for the 3 men involved. Fox 13's Sierra Jordan breaks down the armed robbery. She has the latest information.
Two young men came here to Hotel Lee for a party, but that party turned into a robbery after they were held at gunpoint, and it was all caught on camera.
I couldn't even imagine it like this. That's why I don't go to hotels, babe. I got my house.
Take a look at the security video. Police say 3 women invited 2 men into a room for a party at Hotel Elite on Summer Avenue. You see the group walking inside the hotel room. Then 3 armed men come in, and police say threatened to kill other men. Seconds later, one of the women starts recording the men getting robbed.
Right there. That's what I want you to pay attention to. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Right there. This is one of those women in them short shorts who set these young men up to be robbed at gunpoint. I keep telling y'all, do not trust these modern day women, especially if they're younger. These women right now, they have no morals. They have no issues about hurting you or getting you hurt. Now, the thing about these women today, they are not forward thinkers, meaning they will not consider the possible outcomes or consequences of their actions. This could have easily went south. This could have easily went the wrong way. Those young men in there could have lost their lives just because, I done carried burners, and most of you have too. Just because you got a burner in your hand and you put it against the skull of another person, even though you think you got great control, it won't squeeze the trigger. Anything can happen to where you accidentally squeeze that trigger and take somebody's life. When you are dealing with today's modern Jezebel, wicked, evil, sinful, lunatic, American black woman, you are playing with your life. You are playing with your life. Stop chasing skirts. Stop chasing booty. Chase your purpose. Chase your dreams and your goals. Women will come to you. Anytime that you have to do stuff like this and chase women and get excited when a woman wants to give you some coochie, you are jeopardizing your life. Because a lot of women know that coochie is a lot of men's kryptonite. A lot of men's weakness. So they capitalize upon that. It's easy to manipulate the man who thinks with his little head instead of his big head. Okay? This is
Hey, how's it
terrible.
going?
Imagine
Faster, stronger.
if your sons met some females and wanted to go hang with these females, and then these females set your son up to get robbed, or worse, to get shot. And these women got no damn sense, because if you at a motel or hotel, there will be cameras there.
Good job.
Okay? So there's no way you really getting away. So let's go ahead and back it up. And let's keep going from this point on.
Men and police say threatened to kill other men. Seconds later, one of the women starts recording the men getting robbed.
People, they should not, use guns.
iPhones, Apple Watches, and shoes were stolen from both victims.
You can't walk around being safe. Like, you have to have a gun. And if they see you without it, they look at you like a target.
We went to the hotel's management office for answers on their security policy. We spoke to the manager on the phone.
I was off. It was on Saturday. You would have to speak with my boss about that now.
We spoke to a woman
staying at the hotel about her concerns with security. She did not want to be on camera to protect her identity. They have security here at night though, but that's the thing. I don't like half the time they're here, half the time they're not. And this gate right there is broken. It's trash.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. That's why you gotta think with this head and not the other head. Them boys is trying to get some forces, man. We all know that, man. They wanted that force. Y'all boys in there looking for the wrong thing,
Sure,
man.
fine.
That's why I say, man, you
Tonight,
look for
boy.
trouble.
Every eye's on you, partner. You the man. So who you gonna take home, huh?
Ain't no way you going to a hotel party with just 3 girls. Come on, man. Ain't no music, ain't nobody else out there, just 3 y'all. That's what they gotta make it seem like.
Back off.
And he got a good point. How are you going to a party and there's no music playing? You don't hear not a sound, not a peep. Is he right? They were just trying to get some coochie. That's all they wanted was some coochie. A lot of men have died behind coochie. A lot of men have taken the lives of other men behind coochie. A lot of men have gotten in situations where they have lost everything behind some coochie. There are men in prison now over some coochie. There's men who went to the death chair, death penalty, over some coochie. Coochie is not that great. It's good, it feels good, but it ain't that great. And it's always out there. It is a renewable resource. Every day, a baby's being born. And guess what the baby bringing into the world? Some coochie. And when that child gets to be an adult age, legal age,
hey yo, Blaze, man.
legal age now, then you get to pounce upon coochie. Coochie is everywhere. I live in a neighborhood, a nice suburban area. Guess
Hey,
what?
how's it going?
Coochie all over the place. There's coochie to my left, there's coochie to my right. There's coochie in front, and there's coochie in the back. When I go driving, I drive past coochie. When there's a car beside me and there's women in there, I'm right beside driving next to the coochie. When I go to the grocery store and try to check out some shit, there's coochie walking up down the aisle looking for Kotex. I'm telling you, coochie is everywhere. Stop having this scarcity mindset that you're running out of it and that you gotta have it. Stop worshiping coochie because you don't really care about the woman. You care about the coochie. You care about how pretty she look, how fine she is, while you inside the coochie. Coochie is not that important. What is important, gentlemen, is you getting a skill set an education, becoming a productive member of society, living a good life, having a peaceful heart, being at peace, having a good circle of friends, having hobbies, those things matter. And coochie will come along once you get those things in order, okay? So stop chasing ass, man.
You gotta be smart and you heard what the lady said. That's why I don't go to hotels, baby. I got my house. Them niggas tripping. You gotta be smarter than that, bro. You gotta be smarter than that. That's why I say them horny ass niggas ain't thinking. Got their ass laid down, shoes, bump. And you got to be a dumbass. You got to be a different type of nigga to steal an Apple Watch and an iPhone. Maybe them niggas don't have Apple. They must not have an iPhone and Apple Watch because all this shit is tracked.
Facts. So you got dumb dudes who want the coochie being robbed by dumber dudes who want the watch.
You sure you got the
Being
stomach for this,
recorded
man?
by the dumbest
Maybe you better
woman
skip town before you
while
end
it
up in
all
the box.
go happy. Says dumb, dumber, but dumb, just dumb as hell.
All this shit is tracked. The iPhone, you can search where it's at. Apple Watch and all that, so you can't sell it. What you gonna do with that? If you try to sell it, it's gonna come up and stolen. I don't know what the hell you gonna do with an iPhone. You for sure can't use it because you gonna get caught. Niggas is dumb. That's like the last thing you should think. Now you taking sneakers, maybe they have some J's on, some shit like that. You could sell them and get what, $200 for? That's a petty ass lick right there. If you gon' rob some niggas, make sure they got some money, some jewelry, or something. You taking a nigga phone, watch, and sneakers, that's some petty shit, man. And then that girl need her drawers kicked up her ass for video recording and shit. All I'm saying is self-snitching at its finest. You on camera at the hotel.
Your lucky night, bitch.
Number one.
And then it's gonna be on.
The hotel room y'all got is in somebody's name. Number
Smack
two.
Crow's boy around last
Facts.
night. He should be
And
hurt after that
number
loss.
three, you recording this shit, so now you got evidence. And people gotta be dumb as hell if you think you can record something or text something, whatever.
Welcome back.
And delete it and it's gone. It's not gone. Once them people pull them phone records, they can get all that shit.
That's what's so funny about this new generation of crooks and criminals. Because like when I grew up, if you was a D-boy, you know what I mean, you outside, they'll give you the money the customer say it like that, you take the product and you move it to someplace underneath the brick over there across the street or something like that. They come bring you the money and they go get it, so it won't be a hand-to-hand transaction. You got these dummies out here doing hand-to-hand transaction in front of the police. These younger people, they got the game screwed up. I'll be making another video for the members only who pay a monthly subscription to be
how's it going?
Part of the membership after this video. So I'll be dropping that in there. Be on the lookout for that. And it'll release sometime today. Well, anyway, also I'll be having a live stream at 1 p.m. on the 25th, not this Sunday, the Sunday they follow. And I have that German lady again, they call it the Turkish lady, the German woman, but I'm gonna have it where men and women can call in, both of y'all, because I'm also gonna have another surprise guest, which I will reveal as that time get close. So it's gonna be like 2 people here that's gonna be interviewed by yours truly, Jeremy Hill, on Jeremy Hill Show. And that Turkish lady, the one that y'all said that she said black women ain't no competition. She'll be here again, all right? And I'm gonna have another guest here with her. I think you may want to tune in and see what that's gonna be about. I'll be announcing it through videos as I get close to that date at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on the 25th, which is a Sunday. I will have this thing, okay? So I'll be talking to y'all later. Y'all take it easy, y'all be safe, and stop chasing coochie, you hear?
Sounds like she gonna need some protection after this tape. Let's get into it. What's going on YouTube? Is your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So we got a black woman who says she does not like black people. Yeah, you heard that right. When I first came across this, I was like, what? Now I haven't watched this in its entirety, but when I checked it out, I believe it's about 7 minutes long. So, I'll give my commentary here and there and do my best to not try to stop it too much. Alright? And let her rock out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah, I really started to dislike black women. I love her because I am but I don't like this at all. And other races of people may be sitting like, oh, how could she say that she a black woman? How can a black woman say she don't like black women? Because I know others. That's just like saying, I love my child, but I don't like them. You don't like them because you know them. You know they bad habits, you know they ways, you know those underlying, you know, the things that they do that other people don't see. Like black women, we are nasty to black women. There's no in between with us.
JRB.
Either I need a sister that's like me, that's empowering and honest and genuine and just humble and all of the good stuff. But
Back for
but
more,
the
huh?
other ones, no.
Ready to train?
We catty. We're backstabbers. We jealous. We're conniving. We're vindictive. All of this stuff, like we just are. And when you get to my age, I'm 45. We are the worst. We hate on other women our age, and boy, do we hate on the young women. As if we've never been in their shoes. And as black women, what we should be doing is if we see our younger sisters struggling or doing something that we know is not right, know is detrimental to them, instead of talking about them,
Don't worry, I'll make this quick. Come on, bitch.
we need to kind of do like my elders did me. Like, I remember vividly some older women, they didn't even know me, would be like, young lady, you got a nice shape, but you don't need to be showing all of that. Or you don't need to be so loud. Or whatever the case may be. When I was younger, and maybe my mama and my aunties and everybody was just different. But I never heard them sitting up talking about people. My mama had...
Now, I want to stop it right there because she just made a very important point that a lot of men in this space have always said when we talk about how the older women don't really, not only not really set a good example, but they don't go to the younger women and say, hey, like, you know, you should, like, the perfect example, like, you ain't gotta be showing all that and things of that nature, because this is how my mom talks. This is how my mom talks to my nieces, my younger nieces in particular. Cause one of them, well, she's my grand niece technically. She's turning 18 this year. And you know, she done developed and whatnot, and you know, she got boys checking her out and shit. So my mother is on that ass, like, she was wearing a skirt and my mom was like, no, change, don't wear that shit, that's too little, you gonna have all them boys all up in your ass. But see, the younger women that are around her age, 40-ish, 30-ish, they won't tell my 70-year-old niece that shit. Why? Because they were doing the same thing. Or they're jealous of the attention that they're getting due to the fact of social media existing and being so rampant now. So I think that plays a part in why you don't see women holding younger women accountable when it comes to shit like that. Let's keep it moving.
My mama had the same 5 friends, still got the same friends. And she's 73. Like, has had the same friends my entire life. And I've never heard her talk about them. Ever. And I'm sure they've had disagreements, falling outs, all of that type of stuff. But what I never saw was this backbiting, jealousy, like this stuff that black women do. I can't stand it, and I've gotten to where I don't want to deal with us. I don't. worst treatment in the last 10 years of my life has come from black women. They have lied on me. They have done stuff to me that wasn't warranted. Cause I'm a giving person, I'm an honest person, I'm a genuine person. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. We're gonna go to war together. But I've noticed that, you know, people that black women, they just, I don't know, y'all. Like, they just, I've got, like I said, I've gotten the worst treatment from black women. White women have helped me more than black women. I was personal trainer. Black women not supportive. Not supportive. You will. But most of my clients be white. They're the ones that refer me to their friends. Don't try to question me about my money and pay. You know, like, I just don't like us no more. I don't, and
I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. That's really sad to hear. Especially as much as black women talk this boss chick and act like there's such a strong sisterhood. When you hear a black woman say that I've received more help from white women than my own, and my own has pretty much gone against that, and well, for one, you're always gonna see more white women in the gym than black women, for one, so that's one of the reasons why. And she is a trainer. I went to her page. Yeah, you can tell this woman works out. She is very, very fit. That's just really sad to hear, especially as much as black women talk about how they running all these businesses and getting the bag and they bosses. But y'all ain't support, but this woman is feeling like she isn't supported by her own kind, or she doesn't see it amongst her peers. I find that it goes against everything else that you see women talking about. But you know what's funny though? I've seen the same thing with my mom, bruh. I've noticed as my mom has gotten older, most of her friends that she goes out with and what have you is typically the white women that she used to work with. It's not any of her black friends. And it's usually for the same reasons that she's referring to. My mom talks to me about this all the time, where she got friends that she used to keep in contact, all going all the way back from high school. My mom will be 70 next year. And they still got like little animosity over like shit that my mom didn't my mom didn't deserve it. So it's like, well, from what she's saying, and then the stuff my mom tells me about her friends and seeing who she hangs with when she goes out nowadays, I could see it. It's funny because my mom always told me, like, Jerome, you always keep a couple of good white friends. They always come in handy. And now I see why. Let's keep it moving.
I don't want to deal with us. And then I look at it like, I can't even get mad when other folks don't want to deal with us. But what I see is we don't treat other people like that. We do that to each other, and I do not understand it because our struggles are the same. If I see a sister with something that I admire or like or want, or she's doing something that I want to do, I'm going to get next to her. I'm going to ask her, her plight, like, could she help me? I'm not going to be sitting up hating on her. The hate I get just because I work out. I don't understand it because ain't nothing special about me. But when I tell you black women, the treatment that I've gotten from them, I just be like, what the hell am I doing? But then I realized it ain't me. It's something. It must have been something in the water in the 70s and 80s. Something in the Similac. I don't know what the hell going on. But black women, we trashy when it comes to the way we treat each other. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Y'all might not want to admit it, or maybe your story is just different. Maybe you were blessed to be around black women that have been different, but that ain't been my story in 15, 20 years. It has not, and I've been making excuses for us. Oh, our plight is different. We got so much pressure on us. We gotta be, we have to be better just to be regular. Like we gotta perform at the highest level just to get the minimum. All of that is true. But that don't give us no excuse to act the way we act with each other. Because it's true for all of us. So if something is true for all of us, then we should understand each other's struggle, plight, and want to help. And we should just treat each other better. But I've given up. I ain't fooling with y'all no more. And if it's some sisters out there that ain't like that, y'all feel free to hit me up. Give me some hope. Let me know that it's some different type of women out there. Cause these black women that I've been encountering, they have really, really made me not like black women. I love us. I do, because we're some of the most beautiful, smart, intelligent, strong. We persevere through so much stuff. But we catty as hell. We jealous as hell. Conniving as hell. Hateful. But towards each other. And I'm over it. I don't even want no more friends. The friends I got, like I got a few good ones, and when I say few, I mean like 2, 3. I don't even try to embark on new friendships because I don't trust y'all. I don't want y'all nowhere near me, and I'm one of you. And I can say that
JRB.
because I'm one of you, and I see how you operate. And I just can't stand. And I've just gotten to the point I made up my mind. I ain't fooling with us no more. I'm not. Unless God come down and be like, that's who you need to communicate with. That's who you need to be friends with. That's who you need to associate with. It ain't happening. It's not happening. Black women, I love y'all. But I damn sure don't like you.
You know, watching this video made me realize this is probably one of the reasons why women, especially black women, are not a big fan of content like this, because it's giving men a sense of brotherhood and togetherness, and I think deep down women know that we don't operate like them when it comes to this aspect. And if you think what you just heard was bad, man, wait till I show you these comments. This, I'm telling y'all, bruh, the sisterhood is fake. man. Check this out. Alright, from the very first comment, look, I feel you. I really wish we could release ourselves from these shackles of hating each other. And by the way, from what I can tell, all these black women are attractive. Sheesh. Especially these first two. The bullying I get from my own. On another note, you're gorgeous. Yeah, especially to be 45. I mean, but you, like you said, she works out.
JRB,
Look, I've learned to stay to myself cause the jealousy from some ain't worth the friendship. And then she responds, true friends are never jealous. I love to see my friends win. And this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is why I preach having your own tribe and having a circle of friends, man, that you can lean on, rely on, and motivate you to be better. Because I got about, let's see, I got like 2 best friends, right? One of them I had on my channel before. It was the guy that I went to go visit when I went to New Orleans. I'm 30. Both of us just turned 39. I turned 39 in March. He turned 39 in April. Bro, we've been friends since kindergarten. 5 years old. So you're talking 34 years. I got another best friend. Goes by the name of Charles. Me and him been best friends since my teenage years. I'm talking back when I was working in Chick-fil-A in Kenwood Mall, man. Like about 15 or 16. So that's 20 plus years. Matter of fact, that's the brother who I'm going to SummerSlam with when I get back in the States. So eventually y'all will see him on my travel vlog channel. This is my circle, along with a few other guys that my best friend who lives down in New Orleans that I mentioned, all his side of the family, all those guys are in their 40s and 50s, and I've known them for like 20 plus years through my best friend. And they just so happen to know my mom's side of the family. And that just to give you an idea how small Cincinnati could be at sometimes. So that's my circle. But all these guys got stuff going on, man. And all these guys are doing better for themselves ever since I've had the success that I've had on YouTube. Those brothers have done nothing but shown me love, and it hasn't been 1 ounce of jealousy at all. at all. You know what I mean? And much love to my brothers, man. Appreciate y'all, man, cause they tune in just like y'all, and they support the channel, man. So I appreciate that. And look at this. I've experienced this a lot as a black woman. Listen, because you're very pretty, they feel intimidated. All facts why I don't have friends at 43 and my son don't get it. He says, go make friends. No, because I know us. Damn, bro. Like, what's going what's going on, man? What is really going on, bro? Look at this. My mama never talked back about other women in front of me or in secret. She always found something positive or said nothing at all. Womanhood in general is tough. You are gorgeous, sis. Okay. Not really. I'm dealing with this at my job right now. I'm 23 and tired. Bruh. 23. Yo. See, this is why men don't have a problem speaking up about this, man. It is very, very clear that the sisterhood is fake. In my opinion, I think this shows that the brotherhood is a lot stronger than the sisterhood. That's why they rebel against us banding together, bro. Because the more we band together, the less power they have. Now, I'm not trying to make this a man or woman verse thing, but I find it a bit strange that this is what I'm seeing in the comments when I hear a black woman say this, but whenever black men are trying to bring each other together and things of that nature, it's typically not men that are being jealous and bitter, and it's usually women that are attacking men for trying to come together. So to see this, man, is very telling. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Travel. The link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, Deuces.
Y'all don't want that German woman in black people business, even though she married to a black man. But y'all was comfortable with the white women married to white men disrespecting Simone Biles, her husband, in her marriage. Cause I ain't seen none of y'all tell them to mind they business. I ain't seen not one black person tell any white woman that came for Simone Biles, her husband, and her marriage. I ain't seen none of y'all tell them to mind they business. Or am I tweaking?
YouTube, it's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform. Welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, it looks like Soraya still got black women panties in a bunch. As you guys know, or you may not know, I actually met her my recent time in Germany. It's crazy to think that it's already been about a month since I was there. But yeah, a few weeks back, Germany was my last stop before I came back to the States. And if you want to check out the vlog channel, I did a vlog with her, but I got so much footage that I had to break it into 2 parts. But she spent the afternoon with me, showed me a good time, tried some Turkish food for the first time, walked around the area, beautiful women everywhere, nice scenery, all that. But apparently there seems to be a little bit of divide between black women, because there are some black women that agreed with what she was saying and backing her up, and then you also obviously gonna have the black women that are in their feelings because what she said, what was said is coming from a white woman, although they seem to forget that she's married to a black man. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Talking about ain't no truth to what
somebody that met her personally, I can tell you, you are so far off. Ma'am, these two met when they were young. Soraya, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I'll make sure that I tag her. But they've known each other for I think 20 years. They met each other when they were young, bro. Soraya's 40, 41. Yeah, I know she doesn't look like it, and I told her this when I had her on my channel for an interview, and I told her this when I met her in person. I told her, I'm like, you look even younger in person. But yeah, they met each other a long time ago. Young lady, whoever this lady is. So yeah, you far off. Yeah. So he didn't even have really didn't even have the experience or maybe the opportunity to even know what it was like to receive that kind of love from the women that look like him. So once again, like she said, there was no competition. She beat y'all to him. That's all. Let's keep it moving.
They continue to prove her right. Immediately, not immediately, they go to disrespect, name calling, etc. instead of actually listen subjectively. Instead of always trying to be a victim. Again, the German lady was proven correct. You went to calling her a dog when you look like a mutt. Let's be real now. She looked way better than you. You should not be calling her a German Shepherd.
And I gotta speak on that, man, because I've been seeing a lot of black women call Soraya ugly. Oh man, look, y'all gotta stop being so disingenuous, man. Like, come on now. Anybody stop doing that. Like y'all look even worse when y'all say shit like that. Like attack the argument and not her. Cause once you do that, you lost the argument.
When you look like an overweight squirrel on crack, just keep it a stack. This is what I mean by y'all are gonna be left behind cause y'all don't wanna learn. And she said I don't wanna hear none. The fact that y'all even believe in her, y'all are the only Ronald McDonald is you. You're the enemy to progress. you are what they call I forgot. Let's just say you just don't like the truth. As most black women or women in general don't. Y'all don't like the truth. Y'all don't like to hear criticism about yourselves. But again, y'all can criticize any and everybody.
And that is one of the biggest gripes that men have in the West, bro. It's like, I'm like, women do a lot of complaining, man, but they don't want men to have anything to complain about. I tell you, man. But, there are some people that agree with what she had to say, black men and women, and I want y'all to hear what they had to say. Let's keep it moving.
Late to the party with the German lady who had her 2 cents to say about black women, and boy, are y'all upset. I mean, I'm just scrolling, looking at y'all responses, and it's like, whew. She said, I knew you guys were no competition. When he talks, I don't interrupt him. I wasn't raised to interrupt a man, especially in my household. And I mean, y'all, to be honest, the lady is not wrong. She's not wrong. Like, as black women, y'all know how aggressive we were raised. Y'all know how we were raised with our moms telling us that men ain't shit. Oh, I don't need no man. I'm independent. Our moms didn't respect our dads. Our moms didn't respect no man. So we were raised to think that that stuff was normal. Y'all gotta stop getting mad every time somebody call us out on our stuff. Y'all feel like only we could talk about our traumas and our wrongdoings. No wrong. It's very obvious for the world to see, and y'all get so offensive. She better keep our black names out of her mouth. Man, it's time for us to get ourselves together. We said to be wives. We are not taught to respect our men. We are taught to be independent from day one. With black men, y'all teach your sons to not show emotion. Y'all teach your sons to be tough. Y'all teach your sons to run through all the women you can while you young, cause you don't want to tie down too soon, son. But in the other cultures, they can't even have sex until they got a wife. So them young men are raised to already be husbands, and those women are already raised to be wives. They're way more affectionate because that is what was instilled in them in their households. Notice that when we're all growing up, our moms is teaching us from day one, I don't need no nigga, and we like, wait, mommy said what? She don't need no nigga. I don't need one either. Till we get old enough and realize, wait, mom, I'm lonely, mommy. You are too. And you look like Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox is 60-something years old, and she's just now looking for a husband. Mom, you led us the wrong way all this time. We really do need men.
Another one.
Yo, that reminds me, brother. Anybody see that meme of when she wants you versus when she wants you now? And they show you the picture of what Vivica Fox looked like when she was 30 compared to what she looks like now when she was 60. Ooh, if any of y'all seen that, let me know that in the comments. Wow, she look good. Ooh-wee, yeah, Vivica Fox needs to sit her ass down somewhere. Anyway, let's continue.
Black men, y'all are taught to be so tough. A lot of y'all start off in the street. Some of y'all are just tough. And y'all think by suppressing your feelings make y'all tough. Y'all think by not having emotions make y'all masculine. No, it actually shows that y'all are weak because you don't even know how to define the two. A man that knows that he's strong still knows that he has weaknesses, and he allows his woman, you know, the type of love that she deserves. Y'all feel like showing your woman love shows that you're weak. Being attentive, oh, I ain't about to be weak for her. Y'all have suppressed your feelings so much that when y'all do tap into y'all emotions, it's so new and Spanish to y'all. Women lose their lives in DV situations because by the time y'all tap in and realize, oh my God, I got feelings, I don't know what to do. I'm about to kill, like y'all lose your minds because y'all never even gave yourselves the chance to tap into your emotions because you was always told you better get up and you better not cry. Like what? Y'all can't get mad at other cultures for being able to have their binoculars on and look right through what we got going on. Why are y'all so upset? Don't be upset because technically it's not your fault. It's not my fault. It ain't nobody's fault. It's my mom's fault. Because my mom's mom didn't show her the way, and her mom didn't show her the way, and her mom didn't show her the way. And then it's not your fault. Your dad wasn't around. It's your dad and the lack of him showing you love that got you like that. And his dad that did not be around for him and got him like that. And his dad wasn't around and got him less smoke. It's not our fault. It's just time for us to stop being a blind eye, stop getting offended, and stop, oh my God, they said this about black people. The only conclusion for the black community at this point is for y'all to stop lying to yourselves. Stop being offended when people bring our flaws to the forefront and begin to do better. How about y'all stop trying to tell your sons that they don't need to tap into their emotions, and stop telling your sons that they need to run through all the women in their young ages before they get 30 and settle down, and teach them how to be men at a young age. Moms, stop telling yourself that you don't need no nigga in the house, so your daughter can stop thinking she don't need no man, just to find out by the time she hit 50 or 60 that she actually does need a man. Y'all know we all want love, yet nobody wants to do what it takes to be loved, or to give love, receive love, whatever the case is. We are the problem. Yet y'all want to act like we're not the problem. Y'all, we are the problem. It is time that we stop lying to ourselves, because people are able to see us for who we are. It's either you gonna work to become better, or you gonna keep getting mad when somebody call you out on your BS. Lady straight up said we wouldn't know competition as black women, cause she know that we disrespect the black man. She said we wouldn't know competition because she know that they were raised to be quiet when the men speak, while we raise our voices loud when the men speak. She said we wouldn't know competition because she know that they are way more feminine, and they are taught to be in their femininity from day one. She know that we already come from the masculine households, and we already got the S on our chest, and we independent, and we don't need. She said, and black men, y'all ain't off the hook either, because those men in other cultures, they are already raised to be affectionate and attentive and good listeners and good providers and all of that. Y'all think all y'all gotta do is provide, and that gives you the right to go do everything else. That ain't right. When I'm in public, I see them other culture men, they like to rub and caress that woman's backs for no good reason at all, just because that's affectionate to them. Y'all act like y'all don't even want to give your girl a hug in public. Don't even want to hold her hand in public. Why? Because you too tough. And I ain't about to show nobody I'm soft. As a black woman, I am old enough now to realize that.
I'm sorry, I usually agree with her text most of the time, but I gotta disagree with that one, man. 'Cause from my experience, man, today's women aren't as affectionate as women were, let's say, 10, 15 years ago. So that as far as the affection part for no reason, like public affection, that's not all on me. I'm not gonna say men don't play a part, but that's not all on me. There are women aren't as affectionate as they used to be. I'll say, I'm like, that's how masculine women have become, believe it or not. So let's continue.
Way I was raised with that, I don't need a man, I'm independent, and all that loud talking and all that ghetto obnoxious activity that we tend to do within our culture, I see now that that's not the way to be. So before I sit here and call everybody else out on what our culture do wrong, at least I am able to have self-awareness now and realize that it's not the way to go, and I'm ready to be the right type of woman. I'm ready to be the more feminine woman. I want to do things the right way, and it ain't got nothing to do for a man. It's just simply women have positions, and it's time for us to get in position as women. We gotta stop worrying about what the men ain't doing. It's time for us to just be women, cause that's what we were born to be. Beautiful, nurturing, caring, kind women.
So first the German woman came out and ate us up. And now it's the white woman. When are we gonna wake up? Like seriously. Everybody seems to recognize what's wrong or what's happening amongst black women. Except black women. How come the women in other race can see our problems? They can recognize why our relations don't work. They can recognize why black men are going the opposite way, but we don't. Why are we in denial? That woman sat on here and said, "Dear black women," called it just what it is. Black women. You have the lowest marital rates. She even called out the reason why so many women may deal with domestic violence, and I do not, shape, or form, any form condone domestic violence. But what she said was, the reason why so many black women may deal with domestic violence or in that, those situations because of how we behave. So insinuating that we think we can talk to men however we want to, do whatever you want to them, hit on them, verbally abuse them, and don't expect them to respond. Now again, I do not condone domestic violence on any part of man or woman. But when she said that, I said, why don't we want to get it? Everyone else can see what we are doing wrong within, the community amongst each other, but we don't. Wake up. We have to wake up.
So I've watched a lot of these videos made by women in our community towards the woman, the Turkish woman who lives in Germany, who said that black women are no competition when it comes to getting a black man. And here's one of the things that I would like to respectfully point out. You can't tell the women in our community anything. You can't give them no constructive criticism. You can't ask them to have any humility, any self-reflection. You can't ask them to look at what she said and evaluate the truth in what she said. You can't ask them to look at the comments and see how many black men agree with her. You can't ask them to admit any fault, any culpability in what she's saying, any responsibility, any accountability. You can't do it. They refuse, most of them in our community, refuse to take any responsibility, accountability, for any of the things that she said that happened to be true in many cases. Not all, in many cases. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. They're like, You know why? Because it will require humility, accountability, and a fundamental shift and change in the way that they deal with us as men in this community. It will require a humility, a self-reflection, a change, a sacrifice that they simply don't want to make. She spoke truth, and I'm sorry if it's not right, but she spoke the truth.
And the sad part is another thing that black women don't want to admit is that even when it's coming from other black women, y'all react the same way. So let's not sit over here and be disingenuous about this particular topic. But we don't want to hear it from other women. Y'all don't want to hear it from anybody, period. Cause one of the women in this video,
Production,
and as well as another content creator that I react to on TikTok, they did a video recently talking about like who can hold y'all accountable? Who can tell y'all anything? Cause if it ain't anybody else and it's not even your marry women that look like you, then who can? Apparently ain't nobody good enough. And another thing, cause I wanna address this, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this, but sending this woman death threat is filthy work. Black women. It's one thing for you to sit over here and disagree with somebody, but to sit over here and wish harm on somebody because you don't like what they say, that's a whole nother level. Black women, y'all gotta be better than that. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button, cause that helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler, link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces. Everything else goes up in price. Groceries, gas, cost of living, all that is gonna go up. Hell, we dealing with inflation and the wages aren't going up. Can you imagine how much more things would cost if everybody else was getting paid more? Y'all ladies really gotta wake the fuck up and start thinking before y'all speak. Let's keep it moving.
But nigga, if you know I get my nails done every 2 weeks, and I'm down this week, and I'm like, damn, I really was small my nails done.
That means you don't have your priorities in check. That means you don't need your nails done this week.
That's true. That's true, but that's the thing. I always get my nails done.
Okay. Her nails not even done right now. So what the fuck is she talking about? This is what I be talking about though. They just be fucking talking. Listen, if I don't got my bread right, you think I'm about to go get a haircut? If I can't afford to get my haircut, I'm gonna go without. When a woman can't go without, I'm not gonna say all the song. They wanna go to a man and use a man like, oh, you can't pay for my nails, then. Oh, you can't pay for my hair, then. I can't do this. You can't even pay for your own shit. So why would I? You shouldn't be fucking with yourself. You gotta get on your shit. Like bro said in the video, your priorities are fucked up. Why can't you get your own nails done, but want the man to pay for it? Priorities all the way fucked up. Come on, let's be serious.
Since a lot of men are visual creatures, let me walk through what I just made.
Here we go.
Why I won't sleep with a man who makes less than $200,000.
Oh, brother.
One-bedroom apartment in LA. This is where I live.
This guy's sick. Women that do things like this, that go on the strip clubs and sell their body for ones, get on the internet and sit here and have these somewhat unrealistic requirements of men. And what makes this even crazier is, plus she's a stripper, right? And she just had an OnlyFans account that sold for $15 a month. That's very cheap. But for some reason, you have this high requirement in men, and it's blowing my mind. And I know this because her ex-boyfriend, who dated a stripper, which is her, had reacted to one of my videos. Like, if you type in Sebastian Scarface Mark, you're gonna see the video. And I literally exposed it on my backup page. But it's like, why do women that sell their bodies, do immoral things, expect a man that makes that much money? Is dancing for dirty ones in the strip club, talking about you want a man
I'm happy for you. And what's even funnier is when I got on bro head and I made my video, he untagged her off his page, and I guess they ended up breaking up. Because, like, bro, you know when you doing something immoral, come on, you have a bad career choice, you know that. But you require 200 grand. And that's another problem too, and I'm starting to notice more and more of this lately, especially like within the last year or so. I'm starting to see more strippers and women who used to be in the adult film industry over here making these kind of crazy demands of giving out dating advice, and you're just kind of looking at them like, really? You're a stripper and that's what you require? Most men that are making that kind of money, they're not gonna take you seriously simply because of what you do. And the only reason why you require that is because what you do for a living, you're around men who have this kind of money, so you feel entitled to be with those kind of men seriously, simply because you have access to them due to your line of work. Let's keep it a buck. That's the reason why. Even if that wasn't the case, she probably still would demand that anyway. It wouldn't surprise me. And she mid for real. But let's keep it moving.
How do y'all want to be married and don't split the bills, but get a divorce on half this shit?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, I heard it.
That's a great question. Y'all swear up and down y'all want providers, but as soon as y'all get a divorce, y'all want half. And it's cool to want a provider. It's cool to not want to split the bills. I just think it would be fair, and this would probably be a controversial statement. I just think it's fair. If you don't want to split the bills, if you don't want to pay nothing, when y'all get a divorce, you shouldn't get to keep nothing. I knew this generation was cooked when the dude went on the podcast and said every single female is a bop, and you just gotta pick one and beg her to stop.
Oh, what did you do?
It has begun. No, you gotta pick one and beg her to stop going. Jesus Christ, you know what? I'm at the point where I'm just gonna wait for you hoes to grow up. And if y'all never grow up, I'ma just keep being single. I will die
to growing with somebody. Like, do people not grow together anymore? Are there not stories of people like getting married and then figuring out life together? Or is everybody just coming up into marriage with everything together?
Pretty much done with for the most part. Most people aren't gonna get with someone young and grow with them and do life together and all that. It's not gonna happen. See, the generations before us, they're the ones that decided to push all this individual, be all about yourself, make sure yourself is good and not filled with anybody. They're the one that did all this divisiveness. On top of, we're the generations that grew up with social media. Generations before us didn't have a plethora of what you think is a plethora of options at your fingertips. So therefore, you never truly have to be committed to anybody, and you just, things hit a rough patch, and you're like, I'm gone because so-and-so slid into my DMs. So when you give humans the options, the majority of people are going to fall for those options. Where the generation before us, they didn't have options, so they picked someone who was like, hey, you got 7 out of 10 things I want, let's do fucking life. And they did. Nowadays, it's not gonna happen, so everyone's gonna try to do their own thing, and that's it.
You're one of the people who preach single until married, then you can never say you've been cheated on if you've never been married. You're not allowed to take part in that victimhood. You know how y'all like to do that. The cheating stories come out, you love to tell the story about that narcissistic ex. Well, you're not allowed to do that anymore because you're single until married, right? These topics be killing me because it's all to dodge accountability. Well, I'ma choose the best man even if I gotta leave the man that's my boyfriend right now to find my husband, cause I'm single until I'm married. But if you with your boyfriend and he smashed your best friend, he cheated on you, right? Or is he single? Or is it only for women? You're single until married if you find a better option, but if he finds a better option, he's a piece of crap, narcissistic trash man, and all men are terrible. Come on, we gotta be consistent with this. Y'all wanna do a hop, skip, and a jump over accountability, and that's not how it works. Let's think before we post. Let's think before we post.
Why are men expected to act like a husband in the boyfriend stage, But you don't feel as though you need to act like a wife and a girlfriend stage until somebody chooses to make you a wife. Make it make sense. If you never displayed qualities of being a wife, why would anybody want to make you one? It sounds like women just never want to put any effort for us. Like, we feel like we just have to offer minimal effort and that should be significant enough. That and the cat should just have it in the bag. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm choosing to be in a relationship, I'm in it. So when y'all are literally admitting to doing half it and then wondering why you still are not white. And they got the audacity to be complaining about why Suzanne's a wife before you. You haven't showed anything. You're doing what any other person do. Why are men?
Yeah, you heard that right. You heard that right. We got women out here demanding $500, $600, $700 dates. That's first dates. They want you to pay for the babysitter. They want you to pay for their hair, nails, and whatnot for the first date. Yeah. Which is pretty much all husband material stuff, including taking you out and taking care of the bills. But they want to sit over here and say that they're not gonna do wifey duty. So in other words, y'all are over here saying that y'all won't accept the bare minimum for men, but expect men to accept the bare minimum in return for all your ridiculous standards and requirements at the beginning stages of dating. Nonsense. Delusional. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way I know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that's what the algorithm, and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler, link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.
you're already in a great location. You're in a financial district. So any place in a financial district for lunch would be great, but I think you need to switch up your look. Now, a super chat. The first thing that ladies need to work on is their weight. I know y'all hate, oh, I look, you need to work on your weight. It's going to help with your self-esteem. It's going to help with your self-esteem drastically. Get to the gym. Get to the gym. It's gonna open up your dating options. Get to the gym. I can't say it enough. And don't go into the gym, because I see some of the girls. Yeah, come in there real cute, hair done. You on the treadmill for 10 minutes. You do your little walk, looking right, look.
Allow me to demonstrate the miracle of yoga. Yoga, 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 yoga.
Yo, I've never seen her before, but shout out to her, cause we need more female content creators like this holding women accountable, because let me tell you something. That is a very below average looking woman, and the best that she can do is work on her body, because if she's working in an area where there are a lot of, well-to-do guys that is basically gonna be all she can do. And, I tell guys the same thing. You can only focus on the things that you can control and, try to be better at those things. But for her in particular, cause she over here saying, where do I go and yada yada yada. I'm like, ma'am, I would argue that the reason why you're not getting the results that you want is because you're really just not that attractive. And men, especially men that work in that area that she's referring to, they don't really care whether you're successful. I mean, end of the day, is really gonna come down to looks. And like Ashlane said, being approachable. Now, does she seem approachable? I don't know. It's kind of hard to read, but I would imagine that around that caliber of men, you're probably not their first option, and more than likely those kind of men are surrounded by women that are far more attractive than you constantly. So it's one of those things where she's gonna have to do what Shorty told her to do and work on herself, so that way she can get the better options. Cause like she said, she was like, if you worked on yourself, you wouldn't even have to go to those particular places to look for that particular kind of man. But to be honest with you, she doesn't seem to have the best intentions, because she seems solely focused on where to go to get the men instead of doing the work, so that way she can get the man that she wants. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but that's how it came off to me. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the Travel Vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.
Texas summer is synonymous with scorching heat. With the Flex Your Credit's electricity plan from Reliant, Summer is now synonymous with savings because you get your 2 highest use days free every week automatically and $200 in bill credits. So keep your cool this summer with Flextra credits powered by 100% solar. Click now to live Flextra this summer. Reliant, official energy provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
Terms and conditions apply. Reliant, PUCT number 10007.
Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Alias.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. In today's reaction video, what I'm going to cover, y'all, is yeah, I think a lot of y'all might have heard it went viral, and I've covered this before in months past, but it's gotten worse. The skyrocketing, crazy STD rate in Houston, H-Town, baby. So I got a whole lot to show you that's gonna kind of mess you up a little bit. And I'm gonna go a little further out from Houston. And I'm gonna give you one of the reasons why we have this skyrocketing STD rate out here. Give me a second as I pull it up on your screen. 1 second. Gotta get the music on right there so we can jam together. Alright, now check this out. Listen to what this woman's about to say, man. It's gonna blow your mind. Yeah.
Pray that you don't catch that clap, cause I haven't catched that clap. I haven't caught that clap. I just caught that stuff you can get rid of. I haven't caught the clap yet, though. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that clap. I done had that clap, but I don't want the clap. You know what I'm saying? I done had limited gonorrhea, chlamydia, trichomoniasis, but I ain't never had anything else. So yeah, I'm just so tired of these men infecting me. Like, why do y'all choose me to infect? Why do y'all choose me to infect? Why y'all? It's so many females out here that y'all